Hey there guys, it's Resonator88 here and I am back again with some Fishing Planet. Yes guys, some Fishing Planet, and obviously we're in the 4th of July event now. In the last mission, we actually did, keeps going everywhere, the fish tag coordinates number 1. So today's mission, we are going to be doing the Emerald Sunken Canoe. So first things first, obviously you've got to come to Emerald Lake. And just in case guys, I'm going to suggest you get your advanced fishing license just in case you catch some fish. You could go for a basic one unless you're pretty good again. This relic chest. I'd still get the license just in case. You may pull somewhere that might charge you for it. If you're just using the kayak or boat to do a challenge with the kayak or the boats, I wouldn't really worry about a license, but because you're fishing, I might just get the license just in case. So do be pre-warned. Now, I'm now going to quickly show you, just in case guys you're in a bit of trouble. Okay guys, so before I get into the video of what I'm going to be doing here, I'm going to quickly just show you a few methods of how to use the Patriot Walker and how to use the rattlesnake worm. Sorry, my brain had a huge fart then. Now, anyone who's never done this before, I'm just going to go over the basics. Obviously, you'll cast out, as you do, and the method you're going to use is stop and go. So you just reel in a bit, stop, reel in a bit, stop. Obviously, if you get it just right with the right speeds, as you'll see, I'm at a 2. Keep going a bit more. Now I'm at a 3. So it also depends on your speed. If you have it at a faster speed, you then stop for a bit less, and so on and so forth. So now the Patriot, which is a top water lure, this is a bit more tricky. A lot of people may have some problems. Now, obviously, as you saw on the footage, I fished over in this location here. There is the location of, I can't get it with the tip. I have to use the tip of my rod. Actually, hold on. Let me just zoom in here. So you'll be around here with a kayak, and you're just fishing up this edge here. If you want, you could do it from this dock here and aim for these reeds and bring it into yourself. They're the locations that you can try fishing for. Now, when it comes to the walleye, as you just see in the description at the bottom, a guy actually mentioned that he was fishing at night, clear, and he was doing the stop and go method above the bottom of the lake. So he's basically pretty close to the bottom of the water. Which, if I quickly just get out, and I'll just quickly cast it here, so I can show you exactly what it means. It's basically hovering just above this bit, or so just where the float is. So it's like doing that. That is above the bottom of the lake. So again, try them out, guys. Different methods may work for different people. Now, the Patriot Walker, I'm going to say this is a bit of a pain to get used to. Obviously, I'm going to cast out, as you can see. Now, again, if I was on console, this would be a bit easy, guys. So I do apologise for anyone who's on PC, because it's going to be a lot more tricky. So don't keep an eye on this, because this makes no difference, because that's where your float's going to be. What you need to keep an eye on is this line, and when you see a float moving, or your walker moving, that's where you have to keep an eye on. So basically get the slack, so your line has no tension. It basically should be straight. You're going to twitch, or you're going to bring it in like you're hooking the fish. You're going to let it go, so you have slack, as you can see. It's brought the lure in a little bit, and then you're going to reel in and pick up this slack, or as best you can. You wait a few seconds, pull, reel in, pull, reel in, pull, reel in. Now usually you're supposed to wait a few seconds, and as you can see, just over here, it's now at a 2 instead of a 1. So pull, reel, pull, reel, pull, reel, pull, reel, or pull, reel, wait 1 or 2 seconds, pull, reel, wait 1 or 2 seconds, and repeat. Obviously, when you guys get used to it, it'll be a lot easier. And as you can see, oh, and I just missed that one. Unfortunately, because it was in the pads, I couldn't see that the fish was coming around nearby. So what we need to do is bring that slack in before that fish takes it. As you can see, it's now taking it. So what you're waiting for is if you see the ripples like you just did, the fish is going to take it down and you snag it. Unfortunately, we got grass picker instead of the historical fish, but as you can see, I've got quite a few of the fish because of it. So anyway, I'll let you get on with the episode and hope you enjoy, guys. Okay, guys, so now you've seen how to do that. Hopefully it helps you guys out. Now, I want to give a special thanks out to, I'm hopefully going to pronounce this correctly. Hopefully I don't bad your name. Stank21. He was one who mentioned about where you could catch the walleye at night time with using the spinner of the... See, I can't remember the names. The rattlesnake worm. He was able to mention that for me. You guys can try it out. For me, as you saw, it worked better with me fishing in the rain. The Patriot Walker seems to work pretty well in the rain for me as well. But then again, it's still hit and miss. Sometimes I'm catching, sometimes I'm not. As you can see, I'm still catching a lot of different things. And if you saw before, I had a load of walleye, but I have still been catching, and it has been mostly more in the rain time. So again, it may be the season's guys. If you're having trouble catching it in a dry season or sunny season, maybe try night time. Or if needs to be, try rainy weather. For me, rain seems to be a lot better at catching the fish. So again, everyone has a different opinion. Anyway, so apart from me rambling on about how to catch them and how to do things, we're now going to go for this kayak and sunken treasure. So let's get into the location and we'll get it done. Okay, guys, so as you can see, I'm on a kayak. Just to save you guys a little bit of time. So obviously the dock is just over there. What I've done is I swam up to around here. Now from what I remember, as you'll see over there, there is the canoe. And from what I remember, this is where I'm going to get quoted wrong and I'll edit down. If I remember rightly, I either try and get snagged here, or near the canoe, or I try and get snagged up around here. If I remember rightly, I've got to try and get snagged around the canoe here. I could be wrong, so I'm going to try. Actually, I'll just anchor down. I'll use this. No. I'll use this one, but I'm going to change it so it's the 4-aught jig hook, because it will have a bigger chance of getting snagged than what I would normally. Bigger the hook, the bigger the sacrifice, I guess, guys. This is the occasion here, so hopefully I can get snagged. I'm not going to say I'm one of the easiest ones to get snagged on this location. And I'm going to try and aim as close to the kayak as I can. Okay, just pretty much aim for the kayak to get snagged. We don't need that. So it says that we found the kayak. And now I just... I'll keep the box, I need that. Mostly for alternative mission challenges, guys, is the reason why. Now, you guys might be a bit more lucky. Unfortunately, I wasn't so lucky. I actually didn't get snagged that time. So again, we're going to try and aim this as best I can. Technically, it could be a bit closer than what I am. Seriously. I didn't get snagged at all. Are you kidding me? Hold on. Let me anchor up. Let me move closer. There we go. This might help me a bit. And Haha, we got it, see? Woohoo! And also, we're going to keep that. Yay! Woohoo! We've got the sword shard. Awesome job. So that means coming down here. And let's have a look. Where we got to go for the next one? Catch historical fish on Lone Star Mod Water and Neren. Okay, so I'm going to the spotted bear. I'm not exactly sure which one's going to be which. Pretty sure two of them I can catch where I need to. Actually, I might be able to catch them all at Lone Star. Figuratively speaking. Anyway, guys, hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please do hit that like button. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe. If you do have any questions, please do put them down in the comment section down below. I will try and answer them as best I can. Or you never know, I might get the videos out for you guys to be able to enjoy. Anyway, I'll see you in the next episode, and hopefully you enjoy the rest of your day. Bye for now, guys.